Hi, today we are going to talk about the planet Mercury, but before, let me like and subscribe to the channel. Planet Mercury. Solar System. It is the closest planet to the Sun. It is the smallest classic planet. High fence, very dense for its size, which suggests a large metallic core. Translation period, year. It takes about 88 Earth days to go around the Sun. Rotation period, day. Approximately 58.6 Earth days. That is, a day on Mercury is quite long compared to Earth. Spin-orbit resonance. Mercury rotates 3 times on itself every 2 orbits around the Sun, so its days and years have a curious relationship. Inclination of the orbit compared to the plane of the ecliptic is small, 7 degrees. Orbital eccentricity. The orbit is quite elliptical, not a perfect circle, which means that the distance to the Sun varies considerably. Core. It has a very large core rich in iron. Part of it may be partially fused. Mantle and crust. Around the core, there is a rocky mantle and a solid crust, but the core occupies a large fraction of the planet to explain its high density. Tectonic contraction. Evidence indicates that Mercury shrank, exfoliated, as it cooled, generating tectonic faults and warping on its surface. The surface is very similar to that of the Moon, full of impact craters. One of the largest visible impacts is Caloris Planitia, an impact basin about 1,550 kilometers in diameter. There is no dense atmosphere. In fact, Mercury has a very tenuous exosphere, free gases, not an atmosphere like Earth's. Exosphere composed of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, potassium. Due to the lack of an efficient atmosphere to retain heat, the temperature on the surface varies greatly. It can reach up to 427, 430 degrees Celsius during the day and drop down to negative 173 degrees Celsius at night. At the poles, there are permanently shadowed craters where there may be water ice despite extreme heat elsewhere. It has an intrinsic magnetic field, although weak compared to Earth's. This field partially shields the surface from direct impacts from the solar wind. Because of this interaction, the solar wind can precipitate electrons on the planet, generating phenomena such as X-ray emission. It formed about 4.5 billion years ago, like the other rocky planets. Mercury accelerates fast. Because it is so close to the Sun, its orbital speed is too great to go around the Sun. Despite being so hot in parts, the presence of ice at the poles is fascinating and shows how local conditions can be very different. There are more recent studies, 2024, suggesting that Mercury may have a layer of diamonds up to 18 kilometers thick under its surface, formed by graphite at high pressures in its mantle. And don't forget to leave your like.